Hey guys. I actually woke up a lot earlier than this and then ended up going back to sleep and was gonna start a stream earlier and then do a second stream of a new game I've been contemplating playing. Because I do know playing the same games every day can get a little boring. Some, personally myself, only a little. For example, they're playing so much Genshin that even though I really love the game, I feel like I need to switch games just for a little bit. I'm probably still gonna play Genshin. I'll just probably pop in a bit of Minecraft, a little more Minecraft, or a little bit of this new game if I do contemplate it. And I'll play Minecraft in this new game a little bit, but still play Genshin for all these events and everything. Like the fact that we're gonna finally get our Seelie pet. I still have no clue which one to get, because now I've got Ganyu. It's like, do I want blue to go with her colors? Do I want pink or gold to go with Klee? Now it's become even more of a controversy. Anywho. Let's start with the event. Which, I just looked, and apparently the next event starts Saturday. I didn't check the time, I should have. But the next event starts on Saturday. It's the one that has to do with the... Man, head work. The one that has to do with the, Electro, Geo, and Animo Hypostasis in their pure forms. And where we have to fight them for Primo Gem reward and a few other challenges and things like that. But that starts on Saturday. As well as they're doing another one of those 7 login day events where you'll get a reward each day you log in. And that also starts on Saturday. See that at the bottom? It really is. Oh, and you've typed that in chat too. It really is. That's why I really want to get it. As much as I want to use Ganyu in this next fight, she's not a high enough level. So I'm going to switch back to our tank.
As you wish.
Yeah, I got Ganyu. It was on the stream 2 days ago. I got her at the very end after grinding the entire stream. Ironically, I ended up misspelling the name or messing up the name and all a bunch of other stuff.
I'll catch up.
Before we even try to get these coins, we're gonna have to take care of these guys. So let's go take care of them. And then we'll pull Ganyu back out. Just because. Alright, all 4 of you wake up and fight me. No? Alright. 1, 2, 3. Alright. 2 missiles.
Steady as stone.
Got anything else?
As a dutiful
Guess not.
I'll catch up.
Come on, guys.
I missed a spot. Leave it up to me. Delve into destiny. Absorption test.
Oh, now you're gonna try and kill Sucrose. And Mona. Alright.
I must leave no stone unturned.
I ended up getting Ganyu on my 76th wish on stream.
I'll catch up. I'll catch up. Animal hypostasis emulation.
Talk about chaotic. They should have made this a boss fight.
Decided by destiny. I must, as a dutiful maid.
Still have a shield. It's alright, bud. Everyone's busy.
Shadows of absorption test. Absorption test. Dumpy, dumpy, go!
It's alright, no worries.
Decided by destiny.
Really. Everyone gets busy.
Animal module 75. As a dutiful maid.
Especially knowing school just started back up, man. Really? What is this? Topsy-turvy spin day?
I missed a spot.
See you later, bud.
Delves into depth. I'll catch up. Dumpy, dumpy, go! Dumpy, dumpy, go!
You're all alone. There's no one here beside you. Now die. Alright. I know. It's kind of like you get the Seelie, or you get a character you're really wanting, and then all you feel is pure happiness because you've been sitting here so hard trying to get something, and it hits you. That's pretty much how I felt since I got Gone You. Anytime I get on Genshin, I'm just like... I'm stuck in an impasse now on what color I want to get. I want to get blue to match Gone You. I want to get pink slightly to match Klee, and then I want to get gold kind of to match Klee's explosions. So now it's just like, what do I do? I will say, in that fight there with the Ruin Guards, I did notice one thing I didn't expect. I didn't expect my first shield that I used with Noelle, the defense shield, to block all of those missiles, and then activate the second shield and still block all of the missiles. And I only took like 300 damage. I blocked 12 different missiles with both shields, which was actually pretty nice. Because honestly, I didn't expect that. I figured they'd break the shield, but I gotta test it somehow. Wait, what?
Absorption test.
Well, hello there. It would be interesting, but currently there's not that many Dendra reactions in the game. So if they add a few more Dendra reactions, I don't really know how it'll work.
Animal test 63. Absorption test.
Yeah, no. Alright.
Dumpy, dumpy, go!
I thought I did that already. I guess not. Oh, poodly doodly.
As a dutiful maid would. Decided by destiny.
Where's he?
Absorption test. Animal hyperspace. La la la.
Dude. Where do you think you're going? Really? That was a total glitch. The dude just started to walk away. Alright. Let's do it again. The one-man cleave, or the one woman, you know, one girl army. I'll just say that. It's cleaves, you know. Pretty sure I did these challenges already, but since I'm over here looking for the chests and it's telling me I can do them, I might as well. It's free loot. It's weird though. Anyway. Well, it was worth a try.
La la la.
It's gotta be around here. Is it above me? Yep.
La la la.
Okay. Oh, he entirely disappeared on that. There we go. Had a feeling since it disappeared on that island, it'd be on the next. Alright. And now I gotta remember where it was. It's up here. We can finally buy us a Seelie. And I'm gonna sit there at an impasse on what to choose. Which one? Well, he's gonna get in the way, I already know it. So let's just knock you out.
Fate is upon you. Absorption test. Hand scanner required. Time to clean up.
Yeah. But I'm in the mood to kill something. Then again, when am I not in the mood to fight something?
Decided by destiny.
Besides, the materials are useful. Alright. Wait a minute. Right here. It's a good 20 right there.
Da, da, da.
Ay, ay, ay. Really, dude? You and what army?
Dumpty Dumpty Go! Enhanced Animal Module 75! Shadows of Fate!
Could have made the joke that army. But there was only 4. Another 20.
Well, another test subject. That
Fates
tingle?
upon me! Time to clean up!
That tingle? Picked.
Nice. You'll be at world level 6.
La la la!
Right? Right.
La la la!
That's where you'll start getting double the amount of talent rewards per weekly
La la la.
boss fight. Which is a nice bonus in my opinion. After not really using them for so long, they started to stack up to where I have tons of them. Alright.
Woo!
But now I'm starting to use them on Klee, so...
Dumpty Dumpty Go!
You stop trying to run, Mr. Slime. Alright. Let's see. And that's the last one. Impasse time. So you're able to buy it potentially? I'm sure you'll do fine, bud. I mean, all of the enemies are gonna go up in level, and when you're doing the upgrade mission, if you have trouble fighting them there, you'll probably have a bit of trouble in the outer world, except for the levels will be more ranged between a certain set. For example, in that mission, they'll probably all be the max level, but when you leave the mission and you're back in your open world, you'll probably see enemies like 10 levels below that to that higher level, because they have it set to a set range of levels in that world level instead of just that level. Yeah, this is actually... I don't... Well, I still have enough to buy the Seelie. Let's see. I should, yeah. So I'll be able to buy everything. We all know that's one you gotta go with just because the name. Man. If only it was red. Then I obviously would have said, here, sure. Klee, here you go. I really can't choose. Because I kind of wanted to match the color scheme of one of my character's outfits, and I'm like, gone you, money and explosions. The name, you know, I wish it was red, but yeah, yeah. And then if we're going on to hypotheses and rumor and superstition, people say, oh look, it's gold, the same color as a 5-star wish. It represents good fortune. It's good luck charm, so buy gold. Some say the same thing about this being for 4-star and this being for 3-star, and I'm just like, you know what? I don't know. They better make it to where we can get other Seelies in the future. Because I'm stuck at an impasse and wanting all of them. It's really nice to be able to empty out the shop once again. Alright. It kind of looks like a little fireball. That is adorable. Nice. If I can get up one more tier, I'll actually be able to get... Wrong button. 2 wishes. Oh, it auto-collected. It really is adorable. I wish they would let you get all 3 colors, because that's the only thing that's going to be a pet peeve for me, is the color schemes. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's see. We're obviously going to be doing Ganyu's story. I talked about the event and the 7 daily login. Do we have enough for a wish? We do not. And we have... I'd say we have a good basis of artifacts that Ganyu should use. I don't know. We'll see once we max them out and max her level out how much damage she's doing. And then if I have to edit it here and there. One thing I will say is silly is the fact that Ullman is right here and we never actually have to go talk to him to access the store. It's like you talk to him in the beginning and after that forget you kind of situation. Let's see. What was the order in which I wanted to spend my resin? I wanted to get everyone their artifacts.
Explosion inside. These bombs.
I just started smiling after seeing the Seelie. I couldn't help it. I wanted to get everyone their artifacts. Does Kaya have his artifacts? Okay. I wanted to get everyone to 60.
It's bomb.
Get them all to their assorted levels, ascend their weapons, and then once I ascended their weapons all to an estimate of 60, I wanted to get Klee up again. Which...
These bombs, so heavy.
I'm already getting the resources over time. I've already got half of these, almost half of these, and half of these. So... if I were to spend my resin in any area... I don't want to waste it on getting XP books out of the Blossoms of Revelation. Even though
where are you?
it's pretty much the best way to get books. Either I spend my resin there, or I go upgrade weapons. So let's start with weapons. Let's see. 80, 80, 70. I need to upgrade this one to 60. Let me see what I can do. What is today? Today is Thursday, so what is... Okay. We got the tablet, satchel-looking thing, and those. I have to know what I can actually work on. Okay. So I can't even try this one today. I can't do this one either. Oh, this one's level 70, it's fine. 70, 50. I can ascend this one. So let's ascend it. I don't even know if I have the best weapons for each character equipped, but it feels like the best weapon to give them for the time being. It's not like I have a bunch of 5-star weapons to give out. Because I would love to have Skyward Harp or the Amos Bow to give. Gone You. For some reason I had to sit there and think of her name. But no, I think that's okay. Actually, in retrospect, I should give her a defense-based sword that ups defense. Because her stuff scales with defense. But I'm not like big time worried right now, so no, I can't get that today. I can get one of those. That's at 60 already. 50, okay. So far, the Rust Bow is the only thing I can work on. I can ascend the Prototype Crescent. And I can ascend Eye of Perception. Tell the truth, some of these weapons I don't really like. Yeah, I can hear it. Thanks. Alright. I don't like her using the Eye of Perception. But I didn't really know what other weapon to give her. But the Rust Bow is good for Fischl, I know that. And I think Lyron's Roar will be good for him. In retrospect, I could probably switch... That's probably what I should do, is look at weapons. Klee's is fine. Noelle, fine. Mona. Energy recharge will up her damage. That's the main reason I gave this to her. I gave her this one because it has the 3 different spell. Because of the refined skill thing on it. Whenever she takes the field, she'll choose a random song, either increasing her attack damage by 75%, her elemental damage by 60, so when she does the swirl with any of the people, it'll do increased damage of elemental by 60, or will give an increase in elemental mastery by 300, because then that means her elemental mastery will be over 700. And that means the minute I activate either her E or her alt, it'll give everyone else on my team 20% of her elemental mastery added on to theirs. What is 700 divided by 20%? Try and figure this out. They'd be getting about 36.7 of her elemental mastery. 36.7 points of elemental mastery off of her. Or something like that. Which isn't bad. It's something. So... because of Electro. Because it increases HP and party regeneration. I don't really know, honestly. I ended up just giving it to her. I've seen a lot of people having her use this one, though. The flute sword. But it's not like I'm gonna use Festering Desire, so she... I mean, I like the sword, but I don't really know what I'm supposed to do with it. How does defense scale for her? It increases damage absorption of the fire shield. Well, I'd say her shield is fine as it is. I've tested it. Energy recharge is a must, so I could use that over and over. It's just a basic sword, really. But it does say it increases the main character's attack by 66. And it does do the AoE attack once in a while. I've seen a lot of people use this on him, so I just decided to give it to him. A lot of streamers I know who use Rust on her. I didn't know what to give. The catalysts is the biggest problem. I don't have as many good catalysts, I think, as I would like to have, or I should just get a few more copies instead of throwing away copies and refining copies. Because I would love to give her a Favonius Codex, but I keep refining. But I guess Solar Pearl is alright. Dragon's Bane is the one I should use on her for increasing pyro damage. Increase in movement speed and attack by 36% each time she does a charge, which usually I used to use her for hitting the Ruin Guards on. I really just gave it to her because... Sacrificial Bow, so you could use the ability twice. Increase in fire damage. So if I had to go down the list, there's only two characters I like big time question their weapon choice, and that's the two catalysts, Lisa and Ningguang. So I just won't upgrade their weapons then. Alright.
These bombs, so heavy.
Spend a bit of resin to go upgrade Bennett's and Fischl's weapons. I need green. So, do we play the lower level or higher level? Question. Play lower level, there's an automatically you're gonna get green. And if I do condensed, you'll get 10 of them, so... Let's see. Just in case, I'll do this one. I'll go in with my team. Oh, it says you need cryo. You know what? I want to use Ganyu anyway, so...
Time to begin work?
Hope everyone's first week of school is going well. The first week is usually pretty laid back, but still. Well. You all saw nothing. That's what I get for looking down to take a bite from my dinner. End up walking off the map. Alright. And he stays with us while we fight? No? That's actually upsetting, but still adorable. Honestly, I could kill him instantly with Seelie, but this is more fun. How shocking.
Next on the agenda.
It is adorable. Alright. I need 4 green. 4 green, please. How many? I'm not even looking right now. 6. Okay, I'll take it. Straight to official. Or not. Well. Fine, I'll do it manually. I just realized I've been using Fischl this entire time in the Spiral Abyss with a level 20 weapon. Her damage output was still nice. They need to have an enter amount button. I want to upgrade it to 60, but we're going to switch over to Bennett's. Because no, ever since I started upgrading the levels of my characters, for the second team at least, floor 7 went okay in the Spiral Abyss. I was surprised to actually clear it against those Fatui with the second team, but the team finally cleared it. So, at least I know my artifacts are okay, even though they're a lower level than the floors. And the weapons are a lower level, everything's a lower level. But as long as I set it up just right, I should be able to go through just fine. One more go should do it, and I'll get both of their weapons to 60.
If you lie on the grass, you can...
But yeah, this won't take too long to upgrade weapons to 60. I think the hardest part will be waiting for the days where I can actually do it, because of having to wait for specific days. I guess if I were to sit down and wait till Sunday, though, it'd be just fine. Because Sunday you could choose what day, or not what day, what artifact or what material you're looking for, so. Just means, if I don't got everything I'm looking for by Sunday, I'll try and get a few more, but I'll probably finish by Sunday, getting all the weapons to 60.
Next on the agenda.
I want to get Ganyu up to the same level as Klee.
All hail! For Rex Lapis! We're way behind schedule. Born of ice and frost.
This is still pretty OP, being able to use it instantly.
No touching!
You don't even have to actually hit your target. If you're in a hurry, you can just hit next to them and it counts, but it'll do more base attack if you actually hit them. Alright. The condensed resin system made this a bit too easy in my opinion, but it is what it is. Because it feels like it's way too easy to get this stuff done now. The only thing that's not is the RNG system for artifacts. That thing hasn't changed, even with condensed resin. It's just tough. If anything, it's even more depressing now, because then you'll get more artifacts that still aren't. But in other situations where you're looking for talent books or things like this, it's gotten pretty easy. It's like just a few runs and you've got what you're looking for. Which is okay, I guess, but it's a little underwhelming. If you get what I mean. I'm gonna have to play it one more time. I didn't get enough blue to do Bennett's as well.
I created another universe. Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do.
One more door. We need 3 blue. And then both Fischl and Bennett's weapons are good, and we can move on to a different group of weapons tomorrow. Which I'll check that momentarily. I'll see what is available tomorrow in both areas and see which characters I'll need to work on. The Seelie really is cute.
We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda... Access denied. This is long overdue. Animal test 60. Animal test 6308. Born of ice and frost. We're wait. Absorption test. Next on the agenda.
All right. Alright. Hey, let me do it this time. Really, game? Don't do this, please. There we go. Had to hit the PlayStation button and re-enter. Really, I could use auto add, but I don't know. Now, what's his base attack at? 327. His I'll actually look at. I got a bunch of their talents. I still haven't leveled up on all these characters. And gain an attack bonus based on his base attack. And his base attack is 327. It's better than what it was. It was 100. So it went up by at least 200 points. Alright. That adorable little thing. Makes me curious though, did each one have its own animations? That's Friday. Tomorrow. It's Friday tomorrow. That's not. That one will be able to be done tomorrow. So that's 1. Two. 3, pretty much. 4. So I'll have to do Diona, Amber, Zhengling. What was it? Kaya? No. Razor. So they don't? That's too bad. I really would have loved if they did. Just in enhancing weapons and character levels, I've went down over 2 million more. I haven't ran out of Mora in so long, it would be really, really weird not having Mora. Alright. So Razor's weapon will have to go from 50 to 60. I need 4. Zhang Ling's weapon will have to go from 50 to 60. I also need 4, so that means 4 plus 6, which is 10. Plus another 6, I need 16. And then all their weapons will be max. That I'm going to try and get them to, and then I'll need 6 from the other domain. But I do feel a bit better now that the lowest one I see is Kaya's, and the second lowest is actually Ningguang's. Okay. Get them all the lowest
It's
is
so
60.
nice to de-stress.
Because I'm pretty spontaneous in the ideas of which characters I'll use in Spiral. I just choose random ones. Whatever I feel fits the situation. Now, I spent 3 condensed resin. Meaning I'm out of condensed. Still gotta do the story quest. Do we get commissions out of the way? Every time I go through a loading screen and the chat box just pops up again, I see that message and I'm just like, yeah. And I start to smile again.
Enhanced animal module 75. All hail.
You're open.
Do you have frostbite? Let me try and warm you up.
No touching. Blaze over. La la la.
Have a taste of
Ironic, it started raining as soon as the fight started. Alright, the next one. Right there. Ironically, they're mostly about teleports, so it's pretty quick and easy. And there you are.
No touching. Enhanced animal module 75. Blaze over.
That thing is adorable. This one's kind of far, so I figure height should do the trick. It's that annoying slime. That even flies with you, man. Still trying to decide, should I have chosen gold or blue? I remember this one, and it starts to rain as soon as I start a fire.
La la la.
start throwing some bombs. Alright. Hello, you guys. Bye-bye. Next group. Hey there. Alright, that leaves one more. And it's right here. It's the Unseen Razor. It so frequently. It's just following me around, floating. I'm actually pretty sure, while I was fighting those small slimes, it was still next to me. Because it'll take a few seconds to disappear mid-fight, and it only leaves when you get hit sometimes. Kind of weird how its disappearing and reappearing system works, but it was pretty much, it was there the entire time, and it's just, if only it stayed out when you're, like, fighting. Can already imagine. People are gonna go into Spiral Abyss, get their butt kicked. Their little Seelie will teleport in to try and, you know, make them feel better. They'll look at that Seelie and be like, okay, next one's for you. They'll go into the Spiral Abyss again with a little more confidence, and even if they get their butt kicked, they'll be okay with it. Probably not. I do know if I were to get my butt kicked and I just spawn back in and I see this thing float next to me, I'm gonna look at it like, alright, let's do this again. The Spiral Abyss being the main way to get Prima Gens. I wish it wasn't so deadly, but it's understandable why it's so deadly. Did I tell you you could shoot me mid-air, sir? Get down here.
No touching.
Well, I threw a bomb, but it didn't even appear. Huh. Alrighty. There's currently a lot of complaint going around about Ganyu. The community's kind of split in half on it. Some are saying power creep, some are saying she's just fine. Some people saying it's just a cryo amber. Some people saying that 5 stars and 4 stars should be about the same strength, which I can understand that, because otherwise it's pay to play. making 5 stars stronger than the 4 stars and requiring them to complete certain things. But
Add at.
there's not much you can do, really.
Add at.
I mean, they do have the same abilities, like, pretty much entirely. There's no denying that. I mean, yes, Ganyu being a 5 star, she's able to teleport backward when she places her taunt, instead of just throwing it forward. But either way, they both create a small amount of distance between themselves and their taunt when they drop it. Both of their alts rain something down from the sky. Main difference is Ganyu's a different element, and she has an extra talent perk or something, I think. Which I don't even think she has that. It is in some cases. Why I get why people say it's like a 5-star Amber. It's cause it kind of is, but she has her own differences, in which I say personality, I guess. And a bit of the play style. Her regular attacks aren't the same, but most of her moves have their own style to it. But I can see why a lot of people say they're pretty much the same.
Dodoko, where are you?
They're very similar, but they still have their slight, and I mean slight, differences. Mainly in style, personality, and how they play. Because if you were to go into Spiral Abyss with Amber and throw down her ult, it doesn't
These
carry...
bombs, so heavy.
It doesn't obtain such a large radius as Ganyu's ult. There's that. Then it comes down to... I'm pretty sure if you use Hydro and Cryo on a Cryo Abyss Mage,
Dodoko?
I haven't tested that, but
Dodoko, where are you?
I'm pretty sure you can freeze the Cryo Abyss Mage in his own little orb. But you can't do that with Pyro. Pyro doesn't stop Pyro. So, I mean, there's a few things.
Do you want to come fish blasting with me? I'll get grounded for all. All day, but it's way worth it because the fish tastes so good.
Alright. I need to condense my resin. Do the story quest. And...
La la la.
And there we go. We have enough for 3 wishes. They'll all be blue. If they're not, I'm surprised. Blue. Blue. Expected it.
Explosion inside city. Whoa. Grounded be thy woe. Explode.
17 days. Well, I have so much Stardust, I just don't know what to do with it. I'll for once just buy stuff. Because I need both of those for Klee. One, I need the blue scrolls, and one, I need the purple cores for the weapon. Or is it gold cores? Either way, I need a high level core. Right. What was that half, right? It was 24. That should be enough. Yep. Right, so that's another one down.
So heavy.
Now it's literally just the boss material and pretty much the ascension material you get from fighting said boss. Alright. Well, what am I forgetting? Story quest. And that's about it, right? Unless we take another go at that Spiral Abyss and see our butts get kicked. Yeah.
Try your luck betting on Jade?
Accompany her to Leeway Harbor. I was gonna walk it, and then I'm just like, you know what, this is quicker. Because I know it's gonna have a cutscene.
Da, da, da.
I can still hear the Seelie.
We're finally back! I'm still... Come on, Ganyu! We're almost there! You don't want to turn back now, do you? I suppose you have a point. It would be quite impolite of me to leave the two of you now.
Hee.
That's right!
You're
Where
with
do you
us.
want to go first, then? I've spent too much time in the mountains. The first thing that comes to my mind is the sea. Let's go for a walk in the port.
Alrighty.
Happy to come with.
As gruff as that can be about social interaction and stuff like that, I enjoy a good walk and a good stroll and talking to others. This really is adorable. Literally the only thing that's gonna bug me is if I chose the right color or not, because it's a permanent choice. So I'll sit here continuously thinking about it. And that's annoying. Really is. I almost have all of the gadgets, too. I still need to make the wind catcher, which I still haven't done. So I keep using all my resin on everything else. But once I've finally gotten most of my stuff in order, I'll start to try and spend my resin. I think it'll be around the time I've done everything except for Ascending Klee on my list. I'll try and spend a bit of resin to get that catcher finally. And then after that, I'll go back to Ascending Klee, and then I'll go to Noelle and down the list. World level 6, how do you feel about it?
La la la.
I'm hoping by the time Ayaka's banner comes out, I've hit my next pity. Is it? Well, when I'm done with the story quest, or at least the portion I plan to do today, I'm entirely open to jumping over and helping you get some stuff to ascend. If you have the resin, of course.
Woo! Da da da. La la la.
Alright.
The sound of the waves in this familiar port. The smell of the sea breeze makes me nostalgic.
Ganyu, you didn't leave Liyue for that long. Why do you look so moved?
Well, I used to be so busy. I haven't taken a stroll around here in a long time.
Huh. That's true. Ganyu seemed to be working all the time.
She never had any free time.
Well, when I think about my time here, I've spent most of it behind a desk filing documents. It put me in a certain mood, similar to the one I felt during my training in Juyun Karst, in fact.
Why, isn't it little Miss Ganyu? I wouldn't have thought I'd meet you here. You were always so terribly busy.
For someone that lives forever, she's probably known him since he was a kid.
This old man called her Little Miss Ganyu.
Please don't also start calling me that. Allow me to introduce Uncle Tian. He is...
That's all right. Just tell them the truth. They have done so much for Liyue after all, and I am the one who has yet to introduce myself.
Uncle Tian is a member of the Liyue Qixing, the Tianshu.
What? This grandpa is a member of the Qixing? The same rank as Ningguang?
Hush now. I must ask for your discretion concerning my identity. Fishing in the port and strolling about are the greatest pleasures of my life. I have no wish to be followed around by those armed guards. In most people's eyes, I'm just a forgetful and wordy old man.
Uncle Tian is too modest. He's been around for a long time. There's no one who can replace a person of such noble character.
Oh, little Miss Ganyu. Your kind words make me feel that my decades of hard work haven't been in vain.
Uncle Tian, a person of your standing should really stop calling me Little Miss Ganyu.
But he's probably known you since, you know, he was a kid.
Oh, my apologies. It's not intentional, just a childhood habit of mine. Thank you for looking after me when I first ascended to my position in the Qixing.
Oh, so you've been friends for many decades now, huh?
Oh, I was just fulfilling my duties as the Qixing secretary. It's nothing worthy of your gratitude.
Talking about secretaries... Oh, I don't know if I should bring it up. Ganyu, I believe you know my daughter, Huixin. She seems to be a bit troubled recently.
Yes, she works at Yua High Pavilion and she's my junior. How can I help her?
I don't know myself, really. She's all grown up now and doesn't like to ask for my help. May I trouble you to meet her at UAI Pavilion? She just needs a bit of guidance.
With pleasure. Solving the Qixing's problems has always been in my job description.
She's back in character, just like that, huh?
Exactly.
Let's move then, to Yuhai Pavilion.
Don't think too much about it. My daughter really needs Ganyu's help, and there's nothing more to it.
So lively.
Mr. Sneaky.
So many travelers.
Sorry. Kind of bumped into her. It really is adorable. It would have been nice if it was red, because then it would have matched Cleve. Man, me and my color schemes. Where is this anyway? Very tip top. I think it was easy to add a pet Seelie compared to adding others because they've already have such a design for the Seelie. You know, like, we already had Sealies that would fly around and we'd, you know, mess with them, so all they had to do was edit the style just a little bit, shrink its body size, add a few animations. I can see how it would have been easier than an entirely new idea of a pet, sort of. But it's also where pets should start. Curious to see where it's going to go from here.
Miss Ganyu, it's been too long. I don't know why, but seeing you brings me a sense of peace in these chaotic times.
Indeed, it has been a while, Huixin. I'm flattered, but aren't you exaggerating a little? I heard that you've encountered some problems and came to see if I could be of some help.
My father asked you to come, didn't he? Abusing his status as a member of the Qixing to trouble you.
Don't worry. I'm always happy to help a junior colleague from Yuehai Pavilion.
Ganyu's not only a competent secretary, but also a great mentor.
So, what can you tell me about the problem?
Ugh, where should I start? I discovered something strange while organizing tax records. There are obvious irregularities in the tax declarations of two stores, Second Life and Wanyo Boutique. However, whether I question the shopkeepers or check their accounts, I can't seem to make any progress with my investigation.
Interesting. Hiding stuff, are they?
Without any evidence, my hands are tied.
I see. It's not uncommon for merchants to be blinded by greed.
Well, is there any solution you can advise?
Naturally. I've dealt with similar issues hundreds of times. Give me a moment to consider the best approach in this scenario. All right. Let's approach it this way, then. Your enemy knows you best.
Huh?
If I remember correctly, Second Life and Wanyo Boutique are old business rivals, competing for market share due to their similar wares.
True.
In that case...
In that case... I know what you mean, Miss Ganyu.
Exactly.
Get them to expose each other. I get it.
Let's start with Wanyo Boutique. The owner's name is...
They've both been
Ola,
kind
isn't
of
it?
shady anytime you talk to them anyway.
Yes, you're right. Follow me, please.
By the way, so far I haven't seen any use for the silk flowers much. They look nice and all, but knowing they're made of silk... I thought I saw this sparkle. Wait, Oh, it's just talking to her. Knowing they're made of silk, you'd think, maybe, if they do something with silk flowers in the future, it would be something to do with making new outfits. If they do ever give us new outfits for each character, the ability to create the clothing ourselves. And I don't mean, like, personalize and things like that, but have to make it in the crafting table the first time you want to actually obtain it. Kind of stuff. It'd be understandable being silk flowers and all. Kind of like how we had to do that with the compass, you know, make it the first time.
Aha! We meet again, traveler. And you must be from the Yuehai Pavilion? I suppose you're about to place a big order. I'd be honored to offer you my wares.
That won't be necessary, Mr. Bolai. Wanyo Boutique's credit is not sufficient to accept orders directly from Yuehai Pavilion. Should we need to place such an order, we would certainly go to Second Life instead.
What? Second Life?
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this.
Ugh.
Okay.
That rascal Dongsheng. He's stealing all of my customers.
Well, Second Life's credit has always been excellent, and based on their tax records, their business is thriving.
Oh, tax records? Thriving?
Huh. Is there anything you'd like to share with us, Mr. Bolai?
Don't let that rascal fool you. I know his dirty tricks best. If you don't believe me, show me his tax records. I'm sure I'll find something fishy in there.
You know Second Life's business so well?
Of course. Ugh, their every transaction makes my blood boil. I'd rather lose money myself than see that rascal make some.
Well then, please look over this tax record. We'll review Second Life's credit based on your observations.
Oh, of course. I'll read very, very carefully. Line by line and word by word.
This dude's really determined. Oh my goodness. It's kind of petty though.
Here, I found it.
If I can't make money, he won't make money kind of situation.
That exquisite wooden furniture set he bought from Fanmu Carpenters at the beginning of the year. Ugh, he even flaunted it in front of me. Look at the tax record. Not a word about that furniture. And he kept all the profit for himself.
I see. He must have gotten rid of all the documents related to this transaction. No wonder there was no trace of it.
I told you so. Just as I expected. Ugh, I can't wait to watch him squirm.
But, Ms. Ganyu, despite all this, can't he just flat out deny ever making this transaction?
He might have destroyed all the evidence, but I believe the supplier, Fanmu Carpenters, might still have some proof of it.
Exactly.
Aha, you're right. Master Lu from Fanmu Carpenters must still have the invoice. He wouldn't be swayed by the likes of Dongsheng.
I hope so. Let's go to Fanmu Carpenters. It should be near Chingsa Village. Thank you for shining a light on this case, Mr. Balai.
Oh, please, please, that's nothing. I just hope you won't be lenient with him once you find the evidence. That's the best way to show your gratitude.
It's obvious what he's hoping for.
I'm afraid I can't go to Chingsa Village.
It's all right, Weishin. You can stay in Liyue Harbor and finish your work. Leave the rest to us.
Oh, that's so considerate of you. Still, I'm sorry to trouble you like that.
I don't mind. Traveling's nice. If they hadn't have put in teleporting, and teleporting didn't exist in this game, I actually don't think I would have minded having to walk around. I mean, it would have been a little tedious having to walk to every single location, but it still would have been nice getting to explore and see the scenery all the time. Yeah, this is really far. I am surprised sometimes how far the mercantile trade, probably not saying that right. Either way, how trade works, you know? To be able to do trade with someone so far away. Probably takes a long time of travel and all that stuff. I was looking for these, because I knew there were some in the area. I definitely missed one, I just couldn't find it. Anywho. Hello, dude, I've talked to you before. I asked you if I could be a carpenter, and you told me maybe when, you know, I'm done with my adventure.
Ah, welcome, welcome. How can an old carpenter like me help you? I'm usually happy to take new apprentices, but I'm afraid I can't take too many at once. But I'm always around if you're keen for a chat.
Chingsa really is full of lonely old people.
Hey, I heard that, Flying One.
Are you, Paimon?
Master Lu, we've just come to see you and ask you some questions.
Don't worry, I know. You're from the Yuehai Pavilion, right? Why would the Qixing care about an old man like me? Well, whatever. You said that you want to ask me something. Ask away, then.
You're very direct, Master Lu. I will be plain. We're looking for proof that Dongsheng from Second Life has been evading taxation.
Most likely.
Dongsheng bought some furniture from you at the beginning of the year. Do you still have the invoice or any other record of that transaction?
Oh, it's about Second Life. It was a big order. How could I forget?
Sure enough, Mr. Balai was right. Could we perhaps borrow that invoice? We won't have any evidence to bring against Dongsheng otherwise.
Of course you can. But I'm not so sprightly anymore.
What's that supposed to mean?
I only do my woodwork and display finished wares here at Fanmu Carpenter's. As for old documents and such, I keep them all in a warehouse west of here. But some troublemakers have recently moved there, invading my warehouse. I tried to drive them away, but they just
something to go
leave.
All right, we'll take care of them.
Since you need that invoice anyway, it may be best to get it from the warehouse yourself. And while you're at it, you can teach those louts a lesson.
So that's what happened. I see.
I'll leave you to it then. I need to get back to work.
Alrighty, we'll take care of them.
Take back the warehouse, find the invoice. Time for us to show our stuff in a fight.
Wait, I think I saw one of those troublemakers. Ah, over there.
Oh, Paimon sees them too.
It's a Fatui.
It's one of the Fatui.
I mean, what's he doing? Just standing? They even gave him an eating animation. That's actually funny. Okay.
They must be plotting something against Liyue Harbor.
Maybe they're the scoundrels who invaded Master Lu's warehouse.
Ever since Osial attacked the harbor, the Fatui's reputation in Liyue has reached rock bottom. We won't cause a serious diplomatic crisis by getting into some small scuffle with the Fatui within our borders. You need not worry. Besides, I can already feel their malicious intentions. Consider it my intuition as the secretary of the Qixing.
She may not look upset, but I can tell just from the fact that it zoomed in, she probably got some intent thoughts of these guys gotta go down.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go teach him a lesson. La la la.
What you doing down here, dude? No food for you.
You'll get frostbite.
This dude's not taking damage, really, that's for sure.
Blaze over. Access denied. Animal test 63. Animal test 6. Enhanced animal model. Blazing delight.
Still die, dude. He'll still die. Bring it on. Oh, I can't kill him?
Oh, you scoundrels!
At least it's interactive.
I think you've had enough. About time you tell us your plan. No?
Plan? What plan?
We just taught you a lesson, but clearly you weren't paying attention. If you don't spill whatever you're scheming against Liyue, we'll be forced to use harsher methods.
I'm telling the truth. There's no scheme.
If you're telling the truth, then why would you, a member of the Fatui, suddenly appear on the outskirts of Qingce village?
True.
Fine. If you really want to know, then, well, I was about to.
About to what?
Pick berries over there.
I must admit, I didn't expect you to come up with such a silly excuse.
It's not an excuse. I rarely have a free morning, and I heard that there were fresh berries in this area. Think about it. I'm here alone, and Jinxa Village is nothing more than a retirement spot for old people. What could I be scheming anyway?
Judging by how he's looking at us, it does seem like he feels like he's the victim here.
Doodly doodly.
So you have nothing to do with the occupation of Fanmu Carpenter's warehouse?
Fanmu Carpenter's warehouse? Where's that? I swear, I only came here to pick berries, that's all.
So it wasn't the Fatui who took over Master Lu's warehouse after all.
I also feel that he's telling the truth.
Whoopsie!
I misjudged the situation and offended you. My apologies. Our exchange only represents my personal views. If you wish it so, you can file a complaint to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Exchange? This woman, she's clearly aware that the Ministry of Civil Affairs wouldn't side with us, Fatui.
Yes, precisely. As an alternative, you may try to solve this problem with force once again.
Paimon's in!
Darn you. How can you wear that solemn face while bullying me like this?
What's your choice, then?
I'll get back to my berries.
Pretty much take it to civil affairs where they won't listen to him or get back into the fight and be bullied some more. Or just go back to your berries.
I made a laughingstock out of myself. I might have spent too much time away from work. My intuition is not as accurate as it used to be.
You were fine.
No worries. It's always nice to teach the Fatui a lesson.
I guess.
Let's keep moving towards Master Lu's warehouse. Our goal is to get the invoice, after all.
It'll end up being treasure hoarders. It's only 8. So, even if I decide to stop the Genshin stream a little early, maybe I'll take a look at that game I've been trying to figure if I play it or not.
So this is the warehouse. Seems like those troublemakers were nothing more than a few hair churls. Let's show them what we got.
Sure's a lot of them.
Yeah. Absorption test. Absorption. Yeah. For Rex Locus. Absorption test. Animal hypostasis.
Sir, I have to ask you not to shoot. How rude.
Rick has a good night.
I was hoping the flower would fire that.
I must leave no stone unturned.
So standing on that step, it wouldn't let me switch characters. That's weird.
La la la.
What's up, dude? They're actually using the bridges, and that's actually a nice
We're way behind
interaction.
schedule.
Well,
This
all
is
right.
long overdue.
Absorption test. Absorption test. Dumpty Dumpty go!
Well, there went my Jumpty Dumpty, but not much I can do about that.
Next on the agenda.
All clear! Quick, let's look around for the invoice.
Right here,
This
right?
one is
Nope.
an invoice from One Min Restaurant. Some dining tables and chairs. That's not it. This one
Nope.
is Wangsheng Funeral Parlors. Oh, so they make coffins too.
Alright. Well, it's not this one. My bad. Alright. I'm trying to grab fireflies, but these things are like super hard to catch. There we go. Did I get it? Is it further downhill?
Da, da, da.
Well.
Access denied.
Animal test 60 feet. Stand clear. Animal hypostasis emulate.
Really, dude?
La la la.
No touching. For Rex Lapis.
Really?
Ah.
No touching.
La la la.
Alrighty. Let's see. Is it inside? Oh.
This one is Second Lives. We finally found it. Let's bring this invoice back to Hoishin.
Walk in a circle around the building. Find a chest I apparently missed, and our invoice.
Ah, Ms. Ganyu, you're back.
Indeed.
I hope it wasn't too much trouble rushing about like that.
I promise to help you and I'll keep my word. Nothing to worry about. Look, it's the invoice for the transaction between Second Life and Fanmu Carpenters. We've brought it back.
Oh, thank you so much. Now we can solve this problem.
Agreed. How about we go to Second Life and have a nice chat with the owner?
A nice chat, huh? Yeah.
La la la.
Nice chat. Have I ever even spoke to this dude is the question. I know I've walked around everywhere pretty much, but I can't fully remember where I've seen his name. Oh my goodness. Okay, give me a second. Okay, so it wasn't a height thing. Everyone would have drowned it there. I was about to say, it'd be a little ludicrous if Klee drowned because of her height. Kinda just walked right into that one. Oh, I have spoken to the dude before.
Isn't it Huixin from the Yuehai Pavilion? I remember you. I told you that all of my transactions are included in the records. My tax declarations are scrupulous as well. I do hope that my business won't be affected by any groundless accusations.
Groundless accusations? Mr. Dongsheng, you seem very sure of yourself. But I sincerely advise that you cease this behavior immediately. It is liable to affect the fine you'll need to pay in the end.
No. I'm an honest merchant. I would never get involved with any fraudulent sources of profit.
Haven't I made myself clear? Mr. Dongsheng, you've already been proven guilty of tax evasion. I just came here to see if you'd confess.
What? Proven guilty? How come? That's impossible. Absolutely absurd.
He's talking without rhyme or reason. Must be crumbling under Ganyu's pressure. Time for the finishing blow!
Mr. Dongsheng, can you tell me what this is?
What is this, a finish him moment?
It's an invoice from Fanmu Carpenters. I'm Master Lu. I didn't...
Do you admit to tax evasion? This transaction was absent from the tax record.
I didn't think you'd find out. I didn't leave a single trace.
Indeed. We wouldn't have found out if it weren't for Mr. Boalai's aid.
Balai? That imp from Wanyo Boutique? So he told on me behind my back. He's got his own share of dirty laundry.
Oh? Mr. Dongsheng, I'd like to hear a little more about this dirty laundry. Would you care to elaborate?
Aww, we don't get to know.
I don't think you'll need my guidance for what comes next.
Yes, thank you, Ms. Ganyu. I can take it from here.
That's good.
I must say, you're truly impressive, Ms. Ganyu. Your enemy knows you best. To think, you came up with this plan and executed it so masterfully.
It's actually one of your father's, the Tianshu's, old tricks. I just took some inspiration from it.
My father?
Pitting your opponent against their enemies and watching them drag each other down from an advantageous position, that's how Uncle Tian managed to keep his position in the Qixing secure for so many years. I figured that as Uncle Tian's daughter, you'd naturally grasp your father's strategies. So, I decided to use one of your father's tricks and play it out for you to see.
I can see it now. Clearly, I still have a lot to learn about my father. I'm really grateful, Ms. Ganyu. You're the kindest mentor I've ever had. Thank you.
Yeah, they've also put two different banners out. Were you here when Dragon Spine came out?
Ganyu solved both Huixin's work and family problems. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Oh, you've helped me so much. You must... You must allow me to repay your kindness.
That's not necessary. No need to be so serious. It was nothing, really.
If you weren't here when Dragonspawn first came out, you also missed this big event that, you know, came out. You probably missed Albedo's banner. That was one of the new 5 stars. Ganyu is the new one. Dragonspine, the big snowy mountain. I didn't know when you might have took that break, so I don't know if you're like... Once I get out of this, I can show you what I mean.
Then let me treat you to a meal. The Traveler and Paimon are invited as well. I appreciate your help.
All right, come on, Ganyu. Just say yes. Let's eat. Oh, come on. It's just a meal.
I remember. Right. Right, John. I didn't entirely remember. I gotta be honest. The name threw me off. As much as I try and keep up with all the names and the situations, it's gonna get to me.
If it's just a meal, there's no reason for me to decline. It'll be my pleasure, Huixin.
Actually, I've already booked Senor Kiosk. I need a moment to prepare everything first. Let's meet there in a while.
All right. We dare not refuse such generosity.
All right. And... Yep, that's the final part. Alright, so... We did the boss fights when...
Where are you?
That was like a week ago, right? 2 weeks ago. It's not that long ago. Do you know about the current event going on?
Explosion inside city wall. Grounded be thy woe. Explosions can hurt people. Jin can be dreadful. Mondstadt be bombed. Klee be doomed. Those are the survival rules that the Knights of Favonius gave me.
The ammo bow would be nice. Well, that's the wrong bow. Now it's the correct icon.
Place to go for classic you editions.
Yeah, might as well finish it. Because, yeah, they've been doing a lot of events lately. You got the little one with the pet Seelie you could choose from. Saturday, they're doing the next event with the gigantic hypostasis, the pure ones. And there are new combos.
Miss Ganyu, thank you for accepting my invitation. And as for the two of you, your presence is also much appreciated.
Sure.
Paimon will always go for the food.
That's so kind of you, Huixin. You went to great lengths to organize this.
Truth be told, apart from thanking you for all the help, there's something I'd like to tell you.
Oh? If there's anything I can help you with, just tell me straight away. No need to hesitate.
Oh, no, I don't really need help. Could you just listen for a bit?
With pleasure.
When I was a little girl, my father used to tell me many stories about you, Miss Ganyu. Even though I have the utmost respect for my father, I always admired how gentle and reliable you are. I've only decided to join the Yuhai Pavilion staff because I've always looked up to you.
I didn't know that you think so highly of me.
However, in reality, working at the Yuhai Pavilion turned out to be an arduous task. I can't compare myself to such an outstanding secretary like you. I often doubt myself as a result.
I disagree. You're a great secretary in your own right.
Thank you. Over the years, I became a mother, too.
Huh? So Uncle Tien is a grandpa!
Influenced by my youthful ideals, she followed my footsteps and came to be a secretary at the Yuhai Pavilion, too. At first, I was worried about her. It's not an easy job, after all. To tell the truth, I'm still unsure if she's capable enough. But after all that happened this time, I've made up my mind to support her choice.
So, what made you change your mind?
You did, Ganyu.
The fact that she'll have you, Ms. Ganyu, as her senior colleague. You'll help her, gentle as always, and tell her your mom used to do it like that. It'd be such a beautiful moment. If it's not too much to ask for, she might still need your guidance in 20+ years, too.
Huixin, I never thought that I meant so much to you.
Just like when you showed me my father's trick. Having you as their witness makes people feel at ease.
Witness? It's true that I've witnessed thousands of years of Liyue Harbor's history. All the changes it's gone through, the stories of its people. But I've always regarded it as nothing more than the source of my loneliness. Huixin, you don't know how important those words are to me. You've made me realize that I share another connection with the people of Liyue Harbor, apart from my contract with Rex Lapis. They rely on me, accept me, and long for me to bear witness to their stories.
Oh, of course. You're irreplaceable to us.
That's right. That's why I can't disappoint you.
Hooray! Ganyu's finally cheered up!
Even if I've really been supplanted, I wish to fight for my place. I won't let you down. I'm going to fulfill my contract and keep working as the Qixing secretary. Regardless, I'll go back and see for myself. I'm afraid that it might have all become a mess during my absence.
Possible. They looked pretty panicked in the beginning.
No time to waste. Let's get back to work.
Good luck, Miss Ganyu.
We're leaving already? Paimon's still hungry.
Those crabs are bigger than the ones we have to chase, that's for sure. Man. I really wish they let you watch the cutscenes over again. I like the archive, but I have trouble accessing it because it's so laggy because there's so much in there. The book section I can't access, and as much as they gave us the ability to reread cutscenes, I'm not interested in rereading the cutscene. I want to relive it, rewatch it. So, I mean, it's an interesting feature, but it's not what I was hoping. When you love a story enough, you'll want to re-see it. Maybe not read it.
We're way behind schedule.
And then if it has trouble even reading, then there's that too. Can't even open the archive half the time because if I do, I'll crash. That's only the occasional though.
Born of ice and frost. Access denied.
Alrighty.
Baisha, are you okay? Did you fall asleep standing up?
It can't be that bad.
Look who's back.
You even have enough time for leisure? It seems you three are a suitable replacement for me after all.
Not at all. We've been working for too long. If we didn't take a break,
we wouldn't have survived long enough to see you again, Miss Ganyu.
Miss Ganyu, we've missed you.
That's so kind of you all, given we've only met once.
I was gonna say, all y'all really want is to get the workload away.
We've been praying day and night for you to return and take over your duties again.
To us, you're like an adeptus coming down to the human world to save all life.
Forget all our envious complaints from before. Just free us from this strenuous work, please.
All right, I see. Please divide the matters at hand into government affairs, business affairs, and civil affairs. Mark out the tasks that haven't been started, and those that are in progress. I'll take care of the rest.
Of course. We'll do it right away.
Oh, finally. We're saved.
Yes. There's one more thing.
Which is?
I'd like to earnestly thank you, Traveler. If it weren't for your companionship, I would still be embroiled in my inner conflict right now.
I like the story quests. They need to add a lot more.
To think that I'd gained a human friend outside of work. It makes me happier than I could have imagined. I'd like to repay you when I'm done with the work at hand. What would you say if I accompanied you on one of your trips?
Anytime. Anytime.
Sure, but are you ever done with work, Ganyu?
Not really, but I mean, she has a lot of free time.
Let's cross that bridge when we come to it, shall we?
Well, she's on our team anyway. $86. I mean, that would be nice to at least get Constellation 1 or even 2. 4 would be a blessing. If I were able to get any Constellation rank, it'd be 4. Let's see. I definitely don't have what I need to ascend her yet. So I need to level her up. Amber. And the main character. After I've leveled them up, I go back to focusing on Klee and then ascending all their weapons to 60. Because most of their... yeah, they're all at 60 now, so I just gotta get their weapons up to 60. Her cryo definitely doesn't last long enough to actually... Either that or they sped up how quickly the ice would disintegrate. Because I saw some people doing ice bridges. What area was it? I never really tested it, but I remember. Where was it? It was. Where was it? Was it Dunyu? Or I think it might have been Jaeyun Karst, actually. Let's see. I'll remember the environment. All I have to do is actually see it. But it was a group of 4 Chongyuns creating an ice bridge through the sky because of a water glitch. Pretty much one of the environments had water height that was... Well, you removed the water, but it still thought the water was there, so you could create an ice bridge over the entire area. It probably was this area.
We're way behind schedule.
I really don't remember. It was still an interesting thing to see, though. Kinda feel bad that I didn't remember him. At least for a second.
We're way behind schedule.
At least for a second. I really don't remember where I saw it, but I've seen them do it. And they probably fixed it by now. But they pretty much just ice bridged throughout an entire section of the map. But this doesn't look like the area. Man, that moment when curiosity kills. Was it? Where was it? It was within an area that the water had lowered. Kind of out of things to do unless I go to Spiral Abyss or spend a bit of my fragile resin to try it. I don't know. Get some stuff out of the boss fights. Every one fragile resin though would only be one boss fight. Let's see.
Healthy body, healthy mind.
Can't even see it freeze from up here.
Denied.
Hello, how you doing, dude? You doing good? Get back. How rude. Oh no, you don't. Fine then.
Access denied. I can fix my contract goes unfulfilled.
See, you're trying to upset me.
This one's well done. This is bad.
Stand clear. Absorption test.
I really need to level her up.
to me.
I guess this is it.
Hammer dudes will always be the bane of my existence.
Roasted fry.
That's not really affecting him, is it?
Stay clear.
This was well done.
Really?
You need to hurry up.
Mona is who I need right now.
You need to hurry up.
I'll catch up.
This was well done.
I must leave no stone unturned.
You need to hurry up.
Trying to push him to the water, and then realizing there's no water here. You're gonna get on my nerves, aren't you, dude?
No touching.
This was well done. Roasted fry. You need to hurry up. This was
Blaze
well
over.
done.
That's not right. Animal test
You
6308.
need to hurry up.
Enhanced animal module 75.
Roasted fry.
Ow!
You need to hurry up.
Leave it all to me.
This was well done.
If you don't have a counter for the element, there's literally no killing them.
You need to hurry up. Roasted fry.
Steady as stone.
You need to hurry up. This was well done.
Can you please just die, dude? Please?
You need to hurry up.
Steady as time to clean up.
Fry.
You know, I asked nicely.
You need to hurry up.
So you're gonna push me down.
This was well done.
Born of ice and frost. Absorption test. Animal test 68.
Roasted fry. You need to hurry up.
For Rex Lapis.
This was well done.
I asked nicely.
You need to hurry up. Feels close.
Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, if you don't even have a counter for those annoying dudes, they won't die. You don't have the counter for electricity, you can't kill them. If you don't have a counter for fire. It's like, I'm gonna end up having to remove Noelle. I didn't want to remove Noelle because she's my tank, but...
Born of ice and frost. Absorption test.
otherwise their health bars aren't moving. really need to level Ganyu up, because that would be nice to have that max. Just die, dude. Thank you. Alright. I'm out of low-level artifacts. There we go. Yeah. Kind of feel like I ran into things to do. Other than running around and killing random stuffs. Could try and do a bit of grinding, but I'm a little tired. Maybe I'll take a few minute break and then, I don't know. I know I want to start this new game, or maybe I'll do Minecraft in a bit. Maybe.
If you lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world.
This view is still amazing, even in this virtual world. Still adorable. Anywho, yeah, I think I'll end it there. And probably pick something else up a little later. With the season of school starting up for everyone, everyone's a bit busy. Self included. Man. Thank you all for watching. Follow on Twitch if you want, subscribe on YouTube if you want. I do realize why I might have forgotten. The more people come back to the stream, I have better time remembering who they correlate to in-game or in chat messages. We've only spoke 3 times now, and only 2 times on chat, so it's understandable I might forget. Just a little. Still feel bad about it. Anywho, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll be back again either later and or tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, so I'll probably be on pretty late streaming. Probably won't be Genshin because kind of run out of things to do at a certain point on Genshin. I wish it wasn't the case. If I had people who were always online Genshin, we could always do some boss fights, even if we don't collect the rewards and go around and do stuff. I feel like there's a lot more they could do with adding on to co-op. I'll probably always feel like that. If Spiral Abyss was co-op, you know a lot of people would enjoy that. They'd go in there as a team and run that thing. Maybe your friend has Team 1 and you have Team 2, for example, and, you know, stuff like that. Just for the fun, and give it its own rewards list. Instead of it having the same rewards as the single one, give it its own reward list. A co-op reward list with its own timers. And maybe because you have 2 people, make the timers more difficult to deal with. I don't know. Just a little more co-op would be nice. Still, we got our little friend here. It really is. Can't hear it now that I'm in the photo thing. It's sad. But thanks for watching once again. I'll stop my ramblings, otherwise I'll sit here rambling for a while. Might go grab a cup of coffee. I'm gonna say it again. Thanks for watching, and until next time. Later, guys.